Brothers and sisters, we are so close to the rapture of the church. We are so close. He is coming. He is coming. He is coming. He is coming. So I wanted to get on here and show you guys what I saw in a dream vision, um, and where I think we're at here, and what he's trying to say. So all of this led me to Luke chapter 12. About 2 or 3 months ago, I had a vision upon waking up that was the word divide in purple font, um, with a capital V, divide, and that I just kind of paired with what I saw recently, that all led to chapter 12 of Luke. So this last dream or vision was about 2 or 3 nights ago, and what it didn't really feel like I was asleep, but I was. It must have been a dream. Um, but I saw a plate of chicken. The chicken was on a plate, ready. It was cooked. Looked like grilled chicken, and then um, rosemary, dried rosemary. I would call them leaves, but they look like twigs. Was being put on the plate on the chicken, until it was just piled up. It was just piled up with rosemary on top of there, to where you couldn't even see the chicken anymore. And I heard the kindling is set, or the Kindle is set. So that looks like it was dry. It was ready to throw a match on it, and it was ready to ignite. It was ready to burn. Now it's amazing because I'm not a Bible scholar. I don't, I maybe I've heard this before, but I don't think I've heard about kindling and how much it appears in the Bible, especially in the Old Testament. But it did point me here to Luke because of the divide, and I'll show you why here. So what I wanted to do is just jump on here and share Luke chapter 12. We're going to read verse 35 through 56. So it says, "Let your loins be girded about, and let your lights burning, and ye yourselves like unto men that wait for their Lord, when he will return from the wedding. Then when he cometh and knocketh, they may open unto him immediately. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you, that he shall gird himself, and make them sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them. And if he shall come in the second watch, or come in the third watch, and find them so, blessed are those servants. And this know, that if the good man of the house had known what hour the thief would come, he would have watched, and not have suffered his house to be broken through. Be ye therefore ready also, for the Son of Man cometh at an hour when ye think not." Then Peter said unto him, "Lord, speakest thou this parable unto us, or even to all?" And the Lord said, "When then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season? Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Of a truth I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he hath. And if that servant say in his heart, My Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the menservants and the maidens, and to eat and drink and be drunken, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. And that servant, which knew his Lord's will, shall be beaten with many stripes." Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a spot. Uh, and that servant, which knew his Lord's will, and prepared him not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not, and did not commit things worthy of stripes, shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him much shall much be required. And to him men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. All right, so then the not peace but division. So I got the vision of divide, and it says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? If it be already kindled. But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I come and to give peace and not on to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, and the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And he said also to the people, When ye see a cloud rise in the west, straightway ye say, There cometh a shower, and so it is. And when ye see the south wind blow, ye say, There will be heat, and it cometh to pass. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and the earth, but how is it you do not discern this time? And so that's what I wanted to read. It is Luke chapter 12, 35 through 56. So I would recommend to study that, read it yourself, pray, and ask for discernment upon what's being given. Um, he's definitely focusing in this area here on me for whatever reason. And I just feel like I just want to be obedient and put it out there for anybody who's watching this video. I pray for anybody watching this video that if you were on the fence of giving your life over to Jesus, please, please do so. We are at the last of the last chance of grace and this opportunity to be a part of grace. Guys, we're there. We are there. We are so close. We are there. So stay encouraged. Just keep fighting. The enemy is a devouring lion roaring about, seeking who he may devour. Continue to stay close to Jesus. Stay in prayer. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon here, there, in the air. We're going. Maranatha.